Hey guys, this is Doug with Liberty Disaster Relief. It's Saturday the 27th, I think. We just had our food giveaway this morning. It was all raining, so we had some folks that were waiting in line and got wet, and we took a lot of the food out and then let them go through the line early and then brought it inside. We got a garage door here at the free store, so we can just, after that, people showed up, we just had them come through. I don't know that I've really given you a tour of the free store. We've got the front room up here painted and stuff. We got a whole rack of free materials. I don't think I can zoom out right now, but we've got a kind of sitting prayer room up front. There's bathroom through there, and then toy room in there. And the front counter, we got a jar there where people can donate if they want to. And then in here we got the front counter and Nicky Necks and all kinds of the men's stuff's on the other side of this thing over here. Go down that little row down there. There's men's stuff down there, and back in the back is the food pantry. There's kind of a wall right there, so it's not very big. But upstairs you can see we got packed full of stuff, and then in the back room we got even more stuff packed up. So down here we got shoes, and through that door is a little prayer room where people can get off by themselves. So we're sacrificing some space for the free store so that people can get off where they need to go. Now back here is the food pantry. We got a rolling cart here full of stuff and canned goods. A little darker back here, but we put some light in. There's a whole bunch of cool refrigerators and freezers, and that's all bread over there. In here we got our sorting room where we got all the different boxes, and bags of clothes just come in, and then we sort them and organize them and get them where they need to go. In here's kind of an office where I've been hanging out a lot lately. Through here, I'll turn the light on. This is one of the rooms where we got stuff piled up. That's all clothing boxes full of clothing that we haven't sorted out yet. Here's bags and bags and bags and bags and big totes full of stuff. This room is mostly all banana boxes. They're 2 or 3 layers deep into this little room in here where we've got stuff mostly sorted. This is winter men's, women winter sweaters and stuff like that. Anyway, I hope you're not getting seasick here. I'm going to take you back up to the front. Couple radios going with some Christian music. We kind of got a divider here, this little rolly thing where keeps people from just going back and shopping and grabbing up all the groceries themselves. And some people don't know how to ration for all the other people we got to feed, and they just take all the good stuff themselves and hoard it. So we kind of make them up a box however we can. Now I wanted to talk to you. This is a jar where people have been putting money today, and we got some. The last lady that was in here took off with a bunch of kids' clothes and brought her couple of little kids, and this was her donation that she brought. I think there's $1 and maybe another $2 or $3 worth of pennies. And in here we've got miscellaneous other stuff on a Saturdays. So we don't always cover costs. I figure it's about $75 a day that we need to get in donations to make this all work. But God willing, we're going to start selling some of the good stuff on eBay or Craigslist or whatever, and moving some of the furniture. But we haven't had the manpower to go and pick up everything that we possibly could and start getting it turned around. So we're just blessing folks and getting the word out about what we're doing, and letting folks letting folks come in. We're doing a lot of ministry, a lot of praying for folks in this little front room right here, and we have some of our folks just all the time kind of sitting around having lunch. It's about 1:30 on a Saturday right now, and it's the first chance I've had where nobody was in the store to do a quick video. But anyway, I want to thank folks for their support. I got a PayPal today for $15 from the UK. Paul is in Corinth. He talks about how he stole from other cities so that he wasn't a burden on Corinth and or Ephesus, I can't remember, and that the Macedonian brothers helped him in his time of need. And in some ways, I do feel like we're kind of stealing from other cities to help Liberty, but I believe that what we're doing here and the model that we're kind of the Lord's building and the things that we're doing are going to be a blessing to folks all over. So I think it's good ground to plant a seed in. The prosperity gospel people really overdo the whole sowing and reaping thing and tell you if you sow $1,000 seed, you're going to reap a 10 million or whatever like that. And if you sow it so that you'll reap, you kind of miss the whole point. You're living in your reward. But if you sow it just because you want to buy stock in somewhere where God's moving, just because you want to invest into God's kingdom and help, God's going to bless that, always going to bless that somehow. And it may be wisdom, it may be persecution and refining, it may be a dollar for dollar, 30, 60, 100-fold return. I don't know. But He is going to honor those that spend their resources, their time, their energy, their love in the areas where He's moving. And I believe God's doing some really cool stuff here. We've got a meeting tomorrow night at the new Garrison Center. I'm going to videotape some more of that. Our meeting Tuesday, I videotaped a little bit. Haven't got it online yet. It's really hard for me to just even be able to sit down in front of a computer anymore and get everything done that needs done. So anyway, be praying for us. And if the Lord says come help, we could sure use the help. And love you. And get about doing whatever the Lord's telling you to do because the time's running out. Thanks. More at libertydisasterrelief.com.